A lot of United fans still asking about Christian Eriksen. Where are we with that deal? Well, I've been told today that the signing of Christian Eriksen is progressing positively. 3-year deal we know has been agreed in principle. It will be formally signed off once Christian Eriksen completes that medical with Manchester United. And a couple of others. I thought you were about to come in there.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, it's something to talk about with Christian Eriksen, you know, what a player he is, and maybe we're forgetting what an influence he could potentially have on that midfield. Yeah,
I mean, look, there is a relationship between Erik ten Hag and Christian Eriksen as well. There's lots of talk about the relationship he has with Brentford and Thomas Frank. Of course, he signed that short-term contract. That's a lot of Brentford fans. One of the big reasons why they stayed up. But you also got to remember that when he was recovering from his cardiac arrest, he wanted to train with a football club, and that club was Ajax, managed then by Erik ten Hag. So that relationship has been building for a little while. A couple of other signings that United are interested in, the Lisandro Martinez one. That saga goes on. Talks are continuing with Ajax over the signing of the central defender. Gap in valuation still exists. There is a belief that the player wants to join, but United, as has been the mantra throughout this transfer window, will not overpay and are willing to walk away from any kind of deal if it doesn't suit them. Antony is another player that they remain interested in. It's another priority position. Ten Hag admitted as much yesterday. Central midfield and the forward line. Again, valuations quite a way apart.
OK. Backdrop to all of this, though, is the continuing speculation over Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm going to throw it out there. Which one of you two want to go? Where are we at with all of this?
I think it's still United's stance is not for sale, isn't it? And I think the issue, like we've said day after day, is although Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't want to play in the Europa League, I don't think he's ever played in the Europa League. Where does he go? You know, we've talked about the ideal club for him, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich sporting director last week saying no. Paris Saint-Germain going down the Parisian route in terms of transfers going forward. Is it potentially a Chelsea, a Todd Boehly signing who's taken over this non-official sporting director role and says he's working with the head coach Thomas Tuchel, but is he a Thomas Tuchel player? So does he have limited options here?
The interesting thing with this one is when it came out that he wanted to leave and he wanted a new challenge and he wanted Manchester United to look at suitable offers, the assumption was almost that Jorge Mendes had found those offers and we were about to present them to Manchester United. But nothing has been forthcoming, and Manchester United's stance has not changed at all. Cristiano Ronaldo is not for sale. He's got a year remaining on his contract. They expect him to be here next season. There's a 12-month option on that contract as well. And when you hear from Erik ten Hag in his news conference yesterday, basically said he expects Ronaldo to be at United next season. He's not for sale. The interesting thing with that is, though, he hasn't spoken to Ronaldo since Ronaldo has made it clear to United that he doesn't want to remain at the club. I just wonder now whether the saga that started with Ronaldo saying, I want to leave and I want offers to be looked at, may have been a way to drum up the interest rather than there being interest initially to present to Manchester United. So I think Jorge Mendes will continue to look out for offers and then maybe present those to United. But as far as United are concerned, not for sale.